Getting set for evening baseball from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Division rivals do battle next. Brendan Morrow will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
How good was this guy last year? How about an ERA in the low ones? You have any idea how hard that is to do? We'll see if he can get off to a good start in this one and have another one of those magical seasons back-to-back.
Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, look out for Josh Reddick. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Low for ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type.
Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Count remains 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. George Springer will be next. High in the air out to center field. Trout moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 4th, the center fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros often. Number 65, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen bases. We check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip. The start to it, they're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, now the throw. Not in time, but he just does get in there and the throw. Runners are at first and third with none out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Tucker on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's out at the plate. A double play. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They can do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels leave one. It remains. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Taken in by Simmons. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there. This is one of the best in the game.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Guys, we're in the heart of the season now and watching what's proving to be a fierce division contest. The Astros currently holds on to the top spot, but their opponents are hot on their heels.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate. He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros are down quietly. In is Jorge Soler, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugouts fired up and excited to punch back.
Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Grounded back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on day. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get it.
And this is a base hit, and that will get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the runner.
Pitch is a called strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9th hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days,
and he's into second safely with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. And now the runner's trying for third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 0-1 offering. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
One and one. Here it is. Ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here's the 1-2. Popped up. Gurriel in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. A 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire. Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Martin Maldonado is at number 2 here in the 3rd inning. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a slider taken for a ball. Drilled on the ground to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2. So striding in, David Fletcher. He reached on a single in his first try. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it. He's got it one away. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1. Now. The 2-1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Strike called. Now the throw down. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, that's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Shot toward right center. And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive it, another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And it's 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Alvarez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jordan Alvarez. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. No balls and a strike to count. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Trout is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Hit hard to third. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. In his career, Simmons is a .270 hitter, a respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. And again a throw, and they dive back in safely. Another throw over. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Gurriel is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hard hit ball to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Next to the Astros, the first baseman.
So the base is empty here with one away. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And this will bang up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And now the skipper wants to play him to pull. He's given the signal to shift his outfielders to the left side. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. This game's had an aura of intensity that you rarely see from a mid-season matchup.
Hey, one game doesn't make a season, but when you're in first place by a narrow margin like this team is, D-Row, you want to win these kind of games right here.
Number 3.
Bobby Cox always used to say, beat up on the teams you're supposed to beat up on, and then grind the ones out against the good teams. This is exactly that.
Grounded softly to the right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Angels are in business here. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a good sell on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box, Tommy La Stella, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
This one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level will just continue to spoil pitches they don't like until they get that pitch they do like. Guess what? He really liked that one.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. That's a swing and left a fly ball to right center. Tucker moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 13.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. On the line, that's a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad. Digging in to try it again, Martin Maldonado. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The Angels came in here today to make a statement, and they're doing just that, jumping out to a big lead partway through this one.
Yeah, Matty V, listen, this isn't like the last week of the season, but I think when you're in second place, D-Row, this is one of those games you have the lead right now. This is one of those you want to win to start to get momentum on your side.
Yeah, guys, this would be a huge momentum swing right here for this team to come in and win this ball game right here, sending a message. Nice litmus test series for this one.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The next 3-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to make the move now, as that's it for Brandon Morrow. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Cannon Middleton will come out and take the ball here, as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 99, Cannon Middleton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And that's a fair ball, as this one will get down the line. Maldonado is on his way home. He scores as they close the gap to 3 now. And now a throw comes homeward, and it's over his head. What's going on?
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-2 once more. Hit back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Runner at second. One away. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Altuve leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Fletcher takes charge, and he's got it 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4.
So here's the cleanup hitter, George Springer. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. Number 25 for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Three runs already home here. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
1-1.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Another full count pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Yuli Gurriel is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick. And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Striding in, Carlos Correa. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Justin Anderson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses, ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0 to him now.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. But they strike for 3. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington.